What's up? It's the Daily Sweat and you're here. CT, Chris, game on. Today we have a round workout. All right, basically we're gonna do a couple of rounds here and there, but you decided to press play on a fat burner because own body weight, calisthenic movements, we're gonna get in and get out in this D25 workout. So it's gonna be a full body workout, but it's gonna be a little bit more focused on the arms, right? And you'll see why in a little bit. So let's start with some circles going forward, CT. So 10 seconds going forward, we'll do 10 seconds going back, and then I'm gonna explain why we're stretching and the things that we're stretching so you'll be able to do the movements that I'm gonna actually require for you to do. All right, going backwards. So as we loosen up our shoulders, we're gonna be on our hands a lot today, CT. We're gonna get acquainted with the floor or the carpet today. We're gonna see what's down there a little bit. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. I want to make sure we get these good old pulls for our hips. Nice pulls, because as we're down to the ground, it's gonna be some things that we want to keep down. I'm gonna ask you to get your booty down a little bit, so it's really important that our hips are not too tight. Let's do this for another 5 to 8 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just for a lateral review, CT, if you can go into what I call Spider-Man lunges, she's gonna take that big step in that lunge. You just relax your back knee on the ground. Once she gets there, if she has the flexibility, hands are vertically up, and she's just gonna lean in with her hips, making sure she keep that chest nice and proud. If this is a little bit too intense and you want to reach with she has her left leg up. If she wants to reach with her left elbow inside to reach for the ground, she can do as well. But the biggest thing on this motion is to try to get that groin, hip flexor nice and loose. I know you've been at the office. I know you've been driving a lot today, so it's really important to lift those muscle groups up. 3, 2, 1, and let's do the same thing on the opposite side. So, man, I hope your day's been great. I hope your morning was fabulous. I hope your evening has been, I think once you get to the evening, you just want to say, man, for me, CT, I just want to be like Cube a little bit. At the end of the day, I just want to say, man, today was a good day. So I don't know who needs that or needs to hear it, but man, I hope that's fulfilling for your day. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and CT, can we get to a push-up position? So on your push-up position, hands are vertically underneath your shoulders, tight stomach. She can go wide stance if she needs a little bit more core stability, but for 10 seconds, I want your opposite hand to reach for your opposite shoulder just to warm up those shoulders, warm up those triceps, warm that core up. Follow me for another 8 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and perfecto. All right. I need about 2 minutes of your time. I'll put the workout, or somebody on the team will put the workout down below so you can see. It's going to be a little smaller, but you'll be able to keep up with it. But while I'm talking, stay loose with your shoulders. Get those quads. You may want to do butterfly stretch or more Spider-Man. Your need can be met by your stretches. But fat burner, first segment out of 2. It's 3 movements. First movement we're going to talk about today is the ice skater. It's a tempo movement. Elevate that heart rate. Get that MyZone strap to blue, green, yellow, or maybe even red, but we want to elevate that heart as that 30 seconds finish and that heart rate's been elevated. As it's coming down, our goal is to keep it there for the next couple of exercises so we'll be in calorie burning mode. The second movement we're going to go into are lateral slides with a push-up. Yeah, very exciting, right? And I'm going to explain that in a little bit. The third and final movement is going to be a bear crawl, and I'm going to show you a couple of ways of doing that, okay? So let's go through this 4 rounds. I explain how it will look, and then during our break, I will go through the second round and explain it then. So the first move we have is the ice skater. So just like it sounds, you're skating, right? So CT, big proud chest. She jumps to the right, jumps to her left, jumps to the right. So the way you make this more intense, CT, when you do this one, try to bend your knee maybe another 3 inches. The more you bend your knee, the more you have to work the hammies, glutes, and quads, all right? So caught off guard a little bit, right? But as you're going, typically for me, the first round for me sometimes is like my warm-up round. And then as you get loose and your muscles are definitely warmed up, you can definitely make it a little bit more challenging. So the first movement, 30 seconds on of work. Then we're going to get a 30-second rest period. The second movement, we're going to go into a push-up position. All right, you're going to love it. Ladies and gents, she's in a push-up, same form. Once she completes her push-up, she slides. We have our torpedoes today for markers. So then she goes into another push-up, so on, so on. Let's talk a little bit about push-ups. Depending where you're at in your fitness journey, if you can do strict push-ups where your body weight doesn't touch the ground and stops an inch before, rock those, okay? Maybe you're just starting off and you literally need to lay on the ground and then fruit roll up. I don't care how you get up, get down, just get up, get down, and then move to the side. Distance, right? Use what you have. Simple as that. If you have 4 feet, use 4 feet. If you have 26 feet, use 26 feet, but you get to pick the distance because it's a 30-second workload. I don't care. It's going to work you either way you decide to go. Torpedoes. You don't need a torpedo, guys. Like, use what you have. You don't even have to have markers. So don't go to the website and buy 2 torpedoes because you needed cones. All right, use socks. Just make sure they're clean. Third movement, final movement. CT is going to use the same markers, but now she's going to go into a bear crawl. Notice her feet are flat. She's keeping her hips up. Now bring your butt all the way up, CT. If you're there, cool. But the preference is to get down low. Now, she can either go back down to a back pedal. You can go back pedal. She can back pedal to get to her destination. And just because it's a really hard move, I don't recommend it. But if you really want the heat, the smoke, this is smoke, right? If you really want the smoke, you can bear crawl back. All right, relax. I'm really lame. I hope y'all don't judge me. So your workload is going to be challenging. But we're going to reward you today with the same amount of time you put in work will be the same amount of time you get in recovery. So 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Other than that, I'm glad you pressed play. I'm ready to watch you sweat. Are you ready to sweat? She caught that. They probably caught it. Well, if you're ready to sweat, and if you're ready to sweat, I'm going to go ahead and start my clock. So we're going to get prepped and ready for ice skaters. Get ready to turn the music up. Clock starts in 13 seconds, 12, 11. Okay, now 12, 11, 10 seconds, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds, ice skaters, big chest, flat feet, bend the knees, 3, 2, 1, and let's get after it. All right, we have 30 seconds to reward ourselves today, and what I mean by reward ourselves, we get to work out, man. I know there are some people that woke up and they needed machines to pump their heart, right? Some people woke up and they didn't have activity of their legs or arms. Today, if you have that, I want you to take advantage of it, all right? Getting that heart rate up. Clock says you have about, where we at? 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and perfecto. Oh! Wasn't bad. You get 30 seconds to rest. Yeah, today's a moderate workout. Hold on. The first portion of today's workout is moderate, all right? But hey, great job, guys, on these long rest periods. How can I word this? I can't. I have to just say it. Whenever I put long rest periods, it's for a reason. So make sure you're not, doing stuff you shouldn't be doing in your rest periods, all right? Take advantage of those rest periods, I promise you. All right, here we go. This is where it gets a little spicy. All right, CT's doing a great job with that push-up, hips down a little bit, see? Good, good, good. So anytime I say hips down on this movement, I'm trying to challenge that core. We're not going to do one sit-up in this workout, but you're going to notice your core is getting challenged, baby. Here we go. Clock CT says you have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and perfect. All right, I know y'all heard of the stanky leg. Now I need y'all to do some stanky arms. Like, loosen those arms up. Stay loose, all right? Next movement is going to be a bear crawl. Really important. Flat hands on your bear crawl, not your fingers, okay? So, CT, you're going to start with the back pedal or you're going to go with the bear crawl. Cool. So, CT is going to get to where she's going with a bear crawl, and then she's going to back pedal back as fast as she can, and we're going to repeat that, okay? Here we go. Clock starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. She's doing a great job keeping her hips down, which is difficult. So once she gets there, she immediately gets up, back pedals back, and repeats that over and over. Back down. Good, good, good. That's it. That's it. I love her tempo on her bear crawls. Back pedal back. It's not so slow where it's going to take her 30 seconds to get there, but at the same time, it's not real fast where her bear crawl looks sloppy, right? So good form, CT, good patience, good tempo. Here we go. Towards the end, she can't see the time, so she's like, golly, when is this going to finally end? 3, 2, 1, and relax. I only tell the truth, or try to. Yeah? All right, so check it out. We just completed 1 round. All right, congratulations. But I also want to tell you congrats on this next 3 rounds you're about to complete. All right. So starting from the beginning of the workout, we're at the ice skaters. Remember how you felt after the first round? It was like, man, I had plenty of rest time. So no, you're gonna get rewarded on your rest, but I need you to put the work in. Here we go. Ice skaters. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, CT's doing a great job. Eyes up, big chest, tight stomach. She's powering off that leg. Noticing every single time she's bending that knee. Looks like this one, she's getting a little bit lower, which means she's feeling good. Feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. All right, here we go. Keep moving, keep working it. Feet are flat, landed nice and soft. You're not stomping to the ground every time. She's wondering when in the world is 30 seconds gonna finish. It's in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and perfect. All right, we're back to that extended 30-second break. All right, so breathe, guys. Grab water if you need it. This first movement, as I explained earlier, is just to get that heart rate up. Now it's pumping. You're at that high peak, and now as it's coming down, right, we're going to the floor literally, and we're going to make sure we keep our body weight or our heart rate in that calorie burning zone. All right, see, push-ups. I think last time, I think you did 4. I want to say 4 trips, about 4. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'm that weird guy. When I work out, I like to set little goals, right? Even when I'm commuting for far drives, I will, or far trips, I'll say, hey, I want to get this amount of songs in before I get to this city, or X amount, whatever, right? Same thing that I do in my workouts, right? Every time I notice, I think that's 4 right there. She's kind of putting in a position to kind of keep a rep count, so every round that comes up, we don't get lazy or we don't put the work in that we should. 3, 2, 1, and perfect. You did 5. You did 4? You did 4? 4 and a quarter. So we did 4 and a quarter on that one, okay? So kind of, just some inside of Chris mindset, right? That's the way I do things. A lot of things. Everything. All right, here we go. We're back to those bear crawls. Hands flat, remember, not on your fingers, okay? We're trying to work that tricep. We're trying to work those lats. Really important. So let's get down because you're going to finish on time. So let's make sure we start on time in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, good tempo. Hips are down. Hips are down. She gets to her destination. She backpedal back, right back down into it. So it's a real quick movement. Again, we're doing this workout in our garage, or you may be doing this workout on your balcony or in your living room. You don't need 2,000 square feet to get results, baby. If you give me 8 feet by 10 feet, baby, that's all we need. And I believe that's the minimum amount of space that most of us have. All right, see, I know you can't see the clock, but I do want to tell you you're at the end. 3, 2, 1, and boom. I am a great counter when it comes to the clock. That's what I do. Now if you make me count, like, you know where I was struggling? Counting change. Like, it's pressure. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, 37-cent dude, and I got to count the pin. I'm like, all right. Ice skaters, got 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, here we go. We're in round 3 or 4. This is where we grind it out, guys. This is where your body's like, man, I'm really killing this. Like, I cannot be stopped. Like, I'm a beast. Nothing can stop and control me. I have ownership and I have the strength to control where I'm going, and I want to tell you, you're absolutely correct, okay? So continue to fight, continue to drive through, continue to burn the body fat, continue to build the strength. You got 3, 2, 1, and beautiful job. All right, round 3, baby. Round 3 is that round of like, I'm doing it, man. I'm killing it, and it's not that bad. Like, it's not bad. Like right now, I just kind of feel like we're growing in this moment. Like you're gonna like my Facebook post or something, you know? Yeah, I feel good about this, you know? I don't think this is a hard one. I think this is good. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Just want y'all to remember that in about 7 minutes. All right, so palms are still flat on the ground. So the reason why I preach palms flat is because I don't want no jiggles on my arms, right? Like, I really want to build strength in my tricep muscle. Whenever you take your palms and you're somehow doing it on your fingers, like, it takes that opportunity away from you to get stronger with your triceps. So continue to do so. Hips down, tight stomach, work that core. You're not holding your breath. You're breathing the whole time. 3, 2, 1, and perfect. See, great job. All right, reward yourself. 30 seconds. And look, this is one of those movements, see, when you have to get down to the ground and then you do have to get back up. Look, if somebody has not worked out in months or years and you jump into a workout like this, literally the blood of your body's not used to you getting up and getting down. So if somehow you start feeling a little dizzy, like we can modify something. I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. With your bear crawls, you'll start with the bear crawl in 3, 2, 1, and go. So with your bear crawls, say you're getting up too fast, you can kind of do bear crawls the whole time. And you might say, Chris, I'm not at the place where I can do reverse. Just turn around and keep going forward. So forward bear crawl, and the same thing on your push-ups, right? You're staying down the whole time, so you don't have to worry about getting up and getting down. So it's really on this movement and for the second portion of today's workout. But we'll get there when we get there. Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and perfect. All right. I feel good. I mean, I really feel good about this. I feel really good. You know, I got a little sweat going on. I've been talking a lot. Oh, let me drink some water. But I still have the wrapper on the water, so I don't know if I can show y'all that. This is not yours, right? Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna put my hand on. Yeah. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. No, CT, you gonna punch me one day. Now, that's the honest truth. I know sometimes people feel like they only need to drink water, right, during the workouts, and that's so false, man. To have your body perform in a certain way, right, you need to do it accordingly to your workout and also after. You know, most of our body's made up of water, so it only makes sense to put it back in. All right, here we go. Clock says 6 seconds. Hang out there for another 2 seconds, and beautiful job. All right, going right into these lateral push-ups in about 25 seconds. The beauty of this one, see, this is it. This is the last time. All right, I kind of feel bad. Like, I feel like we should have spent a little bit more time going down to the ground. This is great. Good job, guys. We're so close to the end. So close to the end. All right, here we go. Get locked and loaded. We're going to start with those push-ups. Palms underneath, down, tight stomach. 3, 2, 1, and go. If by any means someone's wrist feels a little weak because you haven't done this motion, the more you do push-ups, the more you strengthen your wrists. So it's just like any other movement that you're not conditioned to do. The more you do it, the better you get. All right, see, keep fighting. Palms are still flat. Tight stomach. Make that ironing board with your back so we're not having those hips up. You're close to the end. There you go. Woo! And perfecto, and she finished. Good. All right, bear crawl. Last time doing a bear crawl today. We're definitely not gonna do it anywhere else. Yeah, that'd be weird. Don't do it nowhere else. You know what? Do it. Go home and do it. Do a bear crawl. If you live with somebody, just do a bear crawl. Like, if have a bear crawl race. Bear crawl race. We're gonna have bear crawl races. I can actually do that in my little mini me's. They have fun with that. We'll try that. 3, 2, 1, and go. You see, like, at my age, when you do bear crawls, I know I'm doing it because I'm conditioning my body and challenging. When you're 4, you do bear crawls because it's considered fun. And I don't understand it, but they get it done. All right, here we go. Last, 15 seconds with this workout, with this portion. Guys, you're cranking it out. You've been very consistent at this workout, and I'm extremely proud of you. I want you to finish it. We're almost there. Good. 3, 2, 1, and boom. All right, so you got her sweat going on. You got your sweat. We just finished the first portion of today's workout. Now, there is another portion that I want to explain and talk to you about. So grab some water. Just give me your ears. Listen to me on this one. I explain it, but then I'll also demo it with CT. It's 2 movements. That's it. So instead of 3 this time, we're going to go down to 2. We're going to increase our duration of exercise to 45 seconds to 30 seconds instead of 30 seconds. But I'm going to reward you with the same amount of time you work with the same amount of time you rest. So 45 seconds on, 45 seconds off. And instead of 4 rounds, we're going to only do 3 rounds. Everything sounds good. Sounds really good. Until I explain this first portion. So I'm a basketball guy. Like, I played basketball. I didn't really put football pads on, but all my brothers did, all 3 of them, right? And a movement that is very popular in football is called up downs. So we're going to do up downs on your own count. You're going to do 4 quick feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're real quick movements. You're going to drop down to the ground and get back up. And we're going to do that for 45 seconds. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. If you have your MyZone strap on, you're going to be in the yellow and the red the whole time. So 4 quick feet down, 4 quick feet down. You'll do that continuously for 45 seconds. Once that finishes, you'll probably lay on the ground or lean against something, rest and recover for 45 seconds. And then your second movement, we're going to go down to the ground. There's 2 ways you can do this. If you want more core, you're going to do a forearm plank, and then you're going to do jump jacks. And I'll show you how that would look when you're going in and out with your feet. If you're saying, hey, I want to continue to work my tricep and core, then you're going to do a hand plank. Either one, it works. You mind demoing some stuff for me? All right, she's awesome. So first movement, as I'll explain, are up, down. So she'll go into 4 quick feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, down to the ground, and right back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't got to do it. You rest. You don't need all the rest you need. On this movement, though, when you're doing your up, downs, I don't want you thinking strict push-up. I want you to think my body touched the ground. And when you're coming up, look, man, for me, the first 10 to 15 seconds, I may jump up. Then the last 20, 30 seconds or the last couple rounds, I might just be walking up and walking down. What you got? She asks, is it burpee-like or no? See, anytime I use the word burpee, people just get negative thoughts. I got to be honest, though. So, yeah, basically think burpee. So think of a quick burpee, right? So quick feet, down, up. Quick feet, down, up, okay? And so CT, I don't know her athletic background, but she's pretty athletic, right? So think CT when you're doing yours too, and everybody at home. Don't think high knees. So remember, high knees is kind of here. Quick feet is there. So it's just little bitty quick steps. But yeah, so we're going to do that. And then the second movement is going to be your plank jacks. So right now she's in a hand plank. Hips are down. Her goal is to go in, out with her feet, in, out. Other option is in and out. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. So the difference between the two, I was explaining triceps more if you're in a hand plank, all abs if you're here. But I will say, if you're going to go forearm, don't think it's going to be easier because it's only abs. It's probably going to be a little bit more challenging. But either option I'm good with, obviously, because it's in the workout. But if you guys are ready to work, I am ready to work. Any questions, C? You good? All right, well, I'm going to grab my phone so I can start the clock. Everybody else, man, just remember, turn your music up. Enjoy this, man. It's going to be tough. Just remember, the first part was like, cool. You know, Chris loves the kids, moderates. And then this portion is going to be a little intense. So get ready, man. I'm excited, obviously, but let's get this party started. 45-second workloads, 45-second breaks. We're going 3 rounds. My clock starts in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Quick feet, quick feet, quick feet. Let's do this. Have some fun. Keep up with how many you do, baby. Keep up with how many you do. I'm about to put it on the clock and connect so you can see the visual. Right now, clock says we are at the 30-second mark, which means you've already completed 15 seconds. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Keep pushing, keep breathing. CT's getting it on, baby. All right, here we go. I know, man, D25, we don't have all day. You don't have an hour to commute to the gym or an hour to commute back home. You don't have an hour to stay at the gym. So that 3-hour workload has been condensed to 25 minutes. So that means we got to put the effort in and we got to put the work in. Clock says you have 5 more seconds to get better. 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom. Ah! Did you keep how many? I didn't. Okay, we're gonna go down. We're gonna go to the lowest number. She said she thinks she did 10 or 11. So let's say we did 10. Okay, we'll say we did 10. So our goal is gonna be able to match 10 in the second round and the third round. But as you can see, clock says you still have 25 seconds. Heart rate went up. I get it. Like all the way up. Phone was ringing. You didn't even care. Baby's crying. You like, I don't got time to get there. This stuff for real. All right. So this second portion. I don't think it's as intense when it comes to getting your heart rate up, but at the same time, I do believe it's difficult. So let's get locked and loaded in 3 seconds. And let's go. So CT's starting off with her plank jacks, okay? So just for the love of Chris to CT, I want to see her continue to grow and find gains. So my suggestion, CT, is try to get those hips down just a little bit more. Hips down. There you go. So the more you have that ironing board, the better it is for your core. It makes it difficult. Now, CT's going nonstop, and she's part of the Avengers. But if like me, CT, I want you to walk out with one foot and then walk out. Boom, boom. Or you can either go walk out and keep it out. Good. And then keep the other leg out. So I'm going to show you. So bring them back in. So walk till you hit my hand. And then walk till you hit my hand. And then walk in. And then walk in. There you go. There you go. So either option is going to be tough. But if you're saying, man, I can't jump in and jump out, like how did she did that? Either option. But the other option doesn't mean it's going to be easier. It's just doable if you can't jump in and jump out. All right. That wasn't that bad. Right? We got in, got out. Two more rounds. It's easy for a player, right? All right. So as we get ready for our next round, look, man, I want you to think, how can I word this? This is the best way to word it. I want you to see yourself doing it, right? I know when it comes to faith, it's difficult, right, to work for something that you can't physically see. I want you to see yourself like rocking these up downs and doing the full 45 seconds, right? I want you to see yourself getting up, getting down. Whether it's difficult or hard, you find a way to get it done. All right, let's get it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Quick feet, right back down. Boom. Last time she said she thinks she got 10. Let's see if she beats that number, because this time your boy is counting on his fingers. Good. All right, so far so good. Right now she's at 3 reps. Hang with her. Whatever your number is, let's try to be consistent at that number. Clock says right now we're already 25 seconds left in this portion, okay? I know it's difficult. I know it's tough. I know it's challenging, but I want to tell you I'm that guy that's going to tell you you can, and that you're built for this, that you deserve this, that you're more than a conqueror. Come on, man. Let's get it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. My algebra told me you did 11. Was that close? Were you counting? Okay. She's like, yeah, I don't got time to be counting. I took pre-algebra once. And then, yeah, that's tough. So you better than me, because I wouldn't even keep in the 4. I come up and just put it. And it might be 2, might be 4, might be 6, but I'm gonna get up. So in the athletic world, in basketball, we would do up downs based upon the call. So you may see that one time in one of the daily sweat workouts. I won't say 4 down and then 4 up or whatever. I say down, and then you go down, and then you come up and keep doing quick feet until I say down. So I want you guys to like me a little bit. So that's the way we started. All right, here we go. CT looks like she's in round 2, doing the same thing on her form. She's engaging that core, right? Really challenging it. This one also too, at the same time as you're doing it, you probably feel me saying it, it works your quads, right? Every single time that impact, you have to engage some type of muscle group, and the muscle group is your quadriceps. So great job. CT's now doing the walk. She's like mixing it. Oh, she got a little dance move. Jump, walk it out, jump. Hey man, hey, I gotta talk to my guy that make the beats for us, man. That might be a little song we can walk it out, jump. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and great job, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that was tough. All right, so the good thing about your D25, you know, no matter how challenging it is or how moderate or how easy the workout is, you know when it gets towards the end, because it's around 25 minutes. So now that we're there, we know that you came this far to finish. You have completed the first segment of 4 rounds of the fat burner, and now you're on the 3rd round out of the 3rd round on the last segment of today's workout. So in 13 seconds, I want you to give your best. I want to give you what you deserve, which is your best. I think you deserve your best. Just keep moving. All right, let's get it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, quick feet back down. Last time she did 11 on my count. My algebra tells me I almost said geometry. My algebra, my calculus, all the other classes that I probably didn't take is telling me that she's going to get it done. But if I was the motivating guy right now, I would tell you to beat 11 if 11 was your best number. If 7 was your best number, beat 7. If you're not counting because like you counting too many different things, I get it. Just keep freaking moving, okay? Clock says you have 15 seconds. Come on. Now it says it. 14. 13. Come on, hang in there. Look good, feel good. CT. 10 seconds left. Burn it out. Everybody has at least one more. One more in the tank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and beautiful job. All right, here we go. Let's live up to the name. Fat burner. No weights, no torpedo, no kettlebell, no dumbbells, just you. All right, so there's no excuse to say you didn't have the equipment to work out, because if you got a healthy you, man, you definitely could get it done. All right, how we gonna do this dance move? All right, so hey, this is one thing the Daily Sweat teach you is how to dance, right? Like we busting all moves out. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna change the club scene. All right. 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah. All right, here we go. See, hips down, tight stomach. She's not holding her breath. She's putting her elbows right underneath her shoulders. Same thing. Your hand placement, if you're doing the hand plank, is right beneath your shoulder. Man, just get it in, man. Like, do what you can in this moment, right? We only get to live once. I know it sounds very cliche, but the truth is, on this day, at this moment, in this hour, you only get it once. So let's not regret it. Today, when we wake up, today, when we go to sleep, I want you to say, man, I gave my best. I didn't make any excuse. And I believe if you do that, man, you're going to get the sweat that you need and the results. All right, here we go. We're at the end of today's workout. Let's finish strong. You got to see. You got it. Hey, you at home, you got it. You at the gym, you got it. It's only 3 seconds. 2, 1, and whoa! All right, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. CT just up behind the head, fist pump, boom. To you guys at home, come on, get up, get to the screen, give me some love, because I love you too. Hey, man, I'm super proud of you. Let me know how you feel. Go to Instagram, dailysweat_365. Take a selfie picture. Let us know how you enjoyed today's workout. As you know, as CT know, I will continue to say this and preach this. Tomorrow is the most important thing, because if you want consistency of results, you have to be consistent at your workouts. Hey, think of this workout when you eat. I see you tomorrow, or another coach will see you. So take care. Love you. Yeah.